Hello, and welcome to another update on Ethereum. So, where are we coming from here? Where are we coming from? Well, we've seen a nice rally from the June low, more specifically, actually, from the April low when the price bottomed in, formed quite a meaningful low. We then rallied, the price dipped in June and actually dipped into our Fibonacci support zone for a B wave at the time. This here was the standard support zone. We talked about the 38.2 retracement level was tapped, touched, price immediately reversed. That's the power of Fibonacci. The pullback was also a clear three-wave move. Yeah, so we had here a three-wave pattern, which set the stage for higher prices and a run in 5 waves. Now, I have to say the price already reached my targets here for this C wave, right? Talked about it many weeks ago that we wanted to see the price to get to 4,400. Basically, that's still where we are. Why did I identify this level? First of all, this level is a key Fibonacci level. If you measure the length of the A wave and then you compare that with the length of the C wave, 4,400 is the 100% extension level. Now that was reached. That was the next milestone target, not necessarily my final target. I mean, I saw earlier today how some of you guys on Discord said that $5,000 by the end of the month or something should be reached. And I mean, I don't necessarily agree about the time frame. It could be the case, yeah. But I would also like to see the market get to 5,000 plus eventually to fulfill this Elliott wave pattern, because just 4,400 is just not enough to complete the larger cycle. I mean, there's no guarantee, right? But looking at probabilities, if this is really a 5th wave up and this is a 3rd wave top, then we are already above it, but it's not really a healthy 5th wave yet. So I'd still like to see a little more upside, potentially even towards 5,800 to complete that larger pattern. We're currently, however, just moving sideways. I mean, since the market reached that area around 4,400, it pushed a little higher, but basically, you see we are in that area, and we're kind of moving around that 4,400 target. Yeah. Since the market moved to that level, I mean, we've just been moving sideways. So I'm not in a position to confirm here that this correction is over. I think we're getting there. September was meant to be a quiet month. I think it is. I mean, also that has come true so far. And the support area for Ethereum is between $3,374 and $4,060. That's the standard support zone here. And we have an ascending trend line that's coming up here as well. And this ascending trend line, highlighted in green, yeah, this is currently supporting the price. I mean, it did support the price. It's possible we touch it again, maybe not now, but maybe a little later. But this is something we should keep an eye on. And also, we've been watching over the last few weeks here this 200-day moving average. I think it's the EMA exponential moving average on a daily basis, the 200-day, and it's coming up, and it's going to enter that support area soon from below, and then it could also act as additional support together maybe with that trend line. So basically that's where we are. We're just consolidating. We've got Fibonacci support here. We've got a trend line. We've got moving averages. That's all should be quite easy to understand. We still have a lot of support below us. Now, where it might get a little bit more tricky, and that's maybe only recommended for those who are wave nerds like myself, is the microstructure, right? So if we then zoom in to the nanostructures, microstructures of this current pattern, there are 2 roadmaps we can identify. The blue scenario is this triangle pattern here. It's an ABCDE structure. It's a triangle. That E wave is likely unfolding right now. Okay, if that's the count. I mean, that's one of them. That's valid. Absolutely plausible as well. And in this triangle, this support zone here is what we were watching for an E wave. I said yesterday it would be ideal if that E wave could maybe stretch a little lower, because that really hasn't given us a healthy E wave yet. But there is not really a minimum. Okay, so this is already a full triangle, which could stretch a little lower because we haven't got any upside reversal signal. It would take minimally a break above $4,680 to indicate a low of sorts is in place. So lower is possible, and if we go lower, 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 at some point it will morph into the white scenario, which is the same count. It just means the wave 4 takes a more direct shape to the downside. In all of these cases, the end result should be we're finding support and we get to a new high. I'll keep you updated if anything changes. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure to join our membership. Also, feel free to check out our X channel for additional updates, news, and much more. There are links in the description and in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.